Coach, it seems like we have a tradition of whenever I come down to Lakota West or Coleraine, whatever school you're at, you win.
Yeah, you need to keep coming.
Talk about tonight's win.
A big one. First game, we battled, and I thought we made a great adjustments from that first game. Thought my offensive defensive staff, we just took some things we saw, knew we could come out fast and make some things happen. So it's big on a team like that. We want to get up early and play fast, and we did.
Never easy to play a team twice in the same year.
No, but we do a great job of seeing some things and adjustments and all like that. So I like that stuff. Doesn't bother me playing the same team twice. So sometimes if you look at enough film, you can get some things out of it.
You took a team once before to the state championship game. You're still a few weeks away from getting there again. But what did that teach you to help you this year?
Well, it's one of those things. I think you got to stay in the moment. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I told the kids we were just this game tonight, and I'll enjoy this for a little bit. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. We're gonna come in, lift some weights, watch the film with these kids, and I'm moving on down. And that's how it has to be. I keep telling the kids it's one period in practice, and it's just one day of practice at a time. Though, and just build up to that week. Don't think anything else about getting better.
Let's talk about some of your players. We got to start with Mitch.
Yeah.
The growth he's had is just unbelievable.
Somebody needs to get on that. I mean, he's got some stuff going on, but I'm telling you, I think he's about as underrated as he gets. You know what I mean? He's a dual threat kid. I mean, he can run it, he can throw it. He's brilliant with it. I mean, he gets to his fourth progressions and routes and things like that. I mean, that's stuff you don't see at a high school level with a bunch of guys. So we're able to do a lot of stuff. Our offense is pretty darn complicated. And like I said, he's running it, he's throwing well, and he's a four-year starter, man. It just goes to show. Like I said, I'm a proud dad with it. But I've also been coaching for 30 years. I know a really good freaking quarterback when I see one.
Yeah, you've seen some guys over the years.
I've seen some dudes now. I've seen some dudes. His mind, he's. I have not seen one better in terms of how he diagnoses the game.
Let's talk about Malik, because I asked Malik before we did this interview what he learned from last year. Because his game just continues to grow. And he had a chance to watch some of those guys you had that graduated last year who have gone on to bigger, better things. And, you can just see that these kids, they're, as we talked about when you first came here, that youth, first young class, they're learning.
This was the group, and they bought in, man. I coach them hard, but like a kid like Malik's a perfect example. He came in, played some special teams for us as a sophomore, was a guy for us last year, really learned from Jair and some of the other guys about that edge and how to play at that high level consistently all the time. And the kid is like, he's brilliant. Him and Ben back there. I mean, it's crazy how. They're 4.0 students with high ACTs, but they're also brilliant on the football field.
And that moves me to Ben, going to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It's always good to see Southwest Ohio guys now, especially Coach Freeman up there, Coach Mickens and those guys. I mean, what's he brought to the table?
He runs 10.4, 700 meters. That's the obvious. We didn't play him offensively tonight. I had a little ankle issue from week 10, but, we'll have him back playing with us. So he does both ways, but he's brilliant. I mean, he makes the checks on the back end. Him and Malik, they communicate. Our D coordinator gives them a lot of leeway. If they see this, get in this and all that. That's impressive when you can do that with kids like that. He's a brilliant kid. He's got 35 on his ACT as a sophomore. Running a 10.47, that's like a unicorn. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So the future's so bright for him.
You've also got some younger guys. Talk about some of those guys. You got a tight end. You got another linebacker. Junior, sophomore. I mean, you.
There's some dudes now. I mean, the tight end. He's almost 6'7".
Yeah.
Athletic is all get out. His body's starting to fill out. He's getting real confident. The light bulb went on about halfway through the season. He's got great hands, great basketball player, but it's unbelievable. His future. He's already got a few offers. Some guys that saw him early. He is going to blow up. We got a freshman outside linebacker that's already got some offers. We got a sophomore linebacker that's 6'4" that led us in tackles last week, that played special teams for us this week because we had another guy get healthy. So, we got some dudes. I mean, there's no question. Eli Davis down at you can't block him. I mean, Eli is unbelievable, the level that he's playing.
You come here a few years ago, and you set the tone from day one. And these kids all bought in. This year, you set some school records that I mean, you're leaving a legacy here.
Yeah, it was, you know, when I came, toughest decision one I ever made 4 years ago to come here. But I knew, people asked me, how you gonna do it? I said, I'm gonna do what I do. It's just all I know. I mean, it's just how I've coached and things like that. I am hard on them. I grind them out. We still lift 3 days of work a week to the season. I'm old school with that. I coach them really hard, but I love them even harder. And I think they know that. And I think that's a great part to our success.
What's it been like now, a couple years removed from all the COVID craziness?
Nice. It's nice to be able, football feels normal. You know what I mean? Packed crowds, things like that, people hugging one another. Yeah, I'm so glad we're past all that stuff.
I always stress people the greatness of Southwest Ohio football.
Yeah.
A great example is going to be next week.
Yeah.
You've got Coach Ramsey and yourself, two of the legends of Southwest Ohio high school coaching. I mean, what's it like because I know you guys know each other for a long time.
It's fun. It's fun. My objective was to see how far I can get him to throw his headset. Hopefully I can get him that angry. At some point the team can get him that angry. But no, I mean, Doug's unbelievable. Think what he's been doing. I mean, at such a high level for a long time. He's got a team that a lot of people weren't talking about in the preseason. They're really good, and that's a testament to him and his coaching staff. So it'll be a battle. There's no question about that. It will be a battle, but it'll be fun. What makes Region 4 the toughest region in the state? You look at the teams, man. You look at the teams and you look at the talent. I mean, that Princeton team, even though they got some dangerous dudes. You got Moeller, you got St. X, you got Moeller, you got Elder, you got us playing. I mean, you got a Mason team that was kind of unheard of and things, but it's you better bring it week in and week out. There's no doubt about that. Coach, as always, wish you the best of luck the rest of the way. You're a good man. I appreciate all you do.
At First Star Logistics, we're a very strict company that really puts the pressure on our employees. Brakes? What are those?
That's what I'm talking about, Icky. Get the body right, then the mind's right.
You know, gotta get that body right. That's right. Yes, sir.
Become a star with a chance to earn the highest commission percentages in the industry as a freight broker agent. Check out FirstStarLogistics.com.